So hello everyone, welcome to yet another video of C++. In the last video we were talking about some of the functions. Okay, so we have made our own Reynolds number calculator. Alright, we have made our own Reynolds number calculator and we have included some libraries using the namespace standard. We give a placeholder for this Reynolds calculator, and then we have our main file which asks us to input some values for density, velocity, characteristic length, and the dynamic viscosity. So it will calculate the Reynolds number based on that. So the function, which we define as this Reynolds calculator, is over here. Is called, and it stores the double value inside the RE, and it will print this. Now, before we move on, this is just a video for a kind of a note. Now, previously we were asking, what is this namespace std, and why is there this double semicolon over here? Now, this video is going to explain that a bit. So I'm going to go to this page here, and then this explains what namespace std is about. Now, take a look at these two codes. These two codes actually give the exact same output. Okay, so firstly, let's examine this code line by line. Firstly, it says include IOStream. This is our standard library, and then int main is our main function. But you'll notice we have this std and double semicolon before the cout, and then it says hello world. And this is a system pause, which we kind of just ignore, and return 0, which is end of the script. This second script also does the same thing, include IOStream, but it says namespace std. Yeah, so and then it says int main, cout, hello world, system, pause, and then return 0. Now this is something we are more familiar with. So if we delete this namespace std, we'll have to add std to all these cins and couts. So let's just try that. Okay, I'm going to comment this out, meaning I'm going to put double / in here. Okay, and then let's see what happens when we try to compile this thing. Alright, G++ Reynolds calculator.c++, and output is RE experimental. Okay, so now they say cout was not declared in this scope. So why is cout not declared? Because we didn't say which namespace it was in. So the alternative way, of course, is to do this. Yep, standard double semicolon, standard double semicolon. Okay, or maybe I'll just do it for the cout first. Standard double semicolon, standard double semicolon. Can you imagine how tedious this is to do it for the whole code? Yeah, but this is just the example I want to show you. Standard double semicolon, and let's quit. Save and quit. So not only the cout was not declared, so it says that, okay, suggested alternative, they ask you to put this standard.cout. So that's very useful. Okay, so in fact this end line was also not declared in this scope, and then they suggest the alternative as follows. You should put standard end line. Alright, and then the last one, it says cin was not declared in this scope. Cin, and then it says the suggested alternative, you should put standard cin. So not only we have to do it for the cout, we have to do it for the cin and the end line as well. So just for the sake of demonstration, I'm just going to write all this in. Cin standard with a double semicolon for all of them. Okay, so I'm going to put that in. Standard. Okay. Okay. Just a few more. Hopefully I didn't miss out too many. The end line is here. And okay, let's see what happens. G++, and let's run RE experimental. Okay, so that's just a calculator, and it works exactly the same like the way we wanted. So now at least we know what this namespace actually does. It helps us save a lot of pain and trouble by doing this double semicolon thing throughout the whole thing. And we take a look at the right where OpenFOAM is written. We don't have a namespace kind of a thing, but we have like custom namespace variables being namespace stuff being added here. So there's this argument list, and then the FVM finite volume method. Okay, FVM div FVM all of this, and FVC. Okay, again we have that. At least we are starting to understand bits of the code that look very strange to us. Okay, so yeah, this is what this double semicolon actually stands for, and this kind of illustrates the importance of namespace. Okay, so of course I don't want to keep writing that, so I'd rather just use the namespace. Okay, all right, and I'm gonna save and quit just to see what happens. All right, it's a curiosity thing. So again, this is redundant, but you can write your code like that, but I'm not gonna write my code like that. This is just redundant. It will run exactly the same. So okay, 1000 all right, so I'm just gonna put some random numbers in, and we see that it works exactly the same. All right, so we have all this standard with double semicolon. That's referring to the namespace we are talking about. All right, so that's just a note before we move on to more advanced things, just to satisfy your curiosity. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll probably want to do more complicated stuff. See ya.